Hi everybody, we're back again for another adventure of Dan and Dallas the Puppy Show. We are just outside chilling, straight ball and rosin. We're straight balls and rosin right now. Just keep on going, keep that diesel trucking, while getting the girl in the back fucking. Yeah buddy, yeah buddy, yeah buddy. Cause sometimes in life you just don't feel perfect at all. No sir. So anyway, we're just hanging in there. Hanging on a thread. Hanging on a thread. Hanging on a thread of tomorrow. Yeah. But anyway, for this video random, we're going to be doing all sorts of different shit. We're going to do all sorts of different stuff. But, let me tell you that, yeah, it's been kind of an interesting morning, should we say. More or less, it's been a very interesting morning. We've been trying to do some stuff for my dad, while at the same time, straight doing our normal shit. Y'all know, just doing the normal shit. And sometimes in life, it's just like, oh yeah, do I ever catch a breath? Do I ever sit down? The answer to that question, yes I do, and yes I do. But, again, we're not talking about that type of stuff right now. Anyway, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I guess things, are okay, I guess. I don't know. But, as I oftentimes say, once and once again, if you guys are not supported the channel, I really recommend you support the channel. Because the more support I have, the more motivation and confidence I'll have in myself to make videos. I'm just telling you right now and then that if you guys don't support the channel, then how will I have the self-esteem and confidence to make killer fucking awesome content if you guys don't support the channel? You guys don't go do-si-do, rosi-ro and be like, hey, do you want this? Hey, you want this? Because I oftentimes see a lack of communication on all of you guys. I see a lack of communication. Or as Darth Vader always said, your lack in faith is disturbing. Okay? Now, remember, what comes up must come down. It's the law of gravity. As Sir Isaac Newton said, the law of gravity. What comes up must come down. And if your feeling is up and then it goes down, then you're really fucked. But you don't want that. You want to see more interesting stuff in the videos, right? Right? You want to see more interesting stuff on the videos, right? I figured so. But let's be honest here. The only age people who have the time in the day to watch my crap are people in the age of 20. Yeah, I said it. The only people who have time in their life to watch my videos are people in the 20s. But given that I only have 3 more years of 20, and then I reach the big scary 3-0, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Will I still continue making content? Well, yeah. Well, obviously. Because I'd be bored out of my fucking head if I wasn't. And, oh yeah. On the plus side, 2025 will be really interesting. At least for some people. Now, again, I don't like to talk about politics too much, but politics have been really, really fucked up lately. Politics within movies, politics between directors, politics between the United States, and internationally and nationally. We are just fucked. But that doesn't mean we can stop trying. Because I'm trying and trying and trying, I'm 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 trying. My feelings on fire. Special note to Selena Gomez. That shit is straight fire. But anyway, as sometimes, oftentimes said than not, it's like, oh yeah. Sometimes in life you just gotta try to break a buck. Sometimes in life you're like, oh, how do I do something if I don't know how to do? Well, if you don't know how to do, then ask somebody, you dum-dum. That's what the world is here for. It's to ask the people who do know stuff to help you for the people who don't know stuff. It's called life. I think you guys are aware of what life is. At least you should be. Because you came out of mom's vagina, you guys should already fucking know what life is. Especially if you know you're out there in the world trying to figure out these crazy things, then yes, I would assume that most of you guys would know, oh yeah, this is how I do the right thing. Oh, this is how the wrong thing happens. And you never want to do the wrong thing unless you want to just, fuck up your life entirely, which I don't recommend that. But anyway, as people always said once and once again, remember, only you can control your destiny. Even though, Emperor Palpatine tried to change that within Anakin Skywalker, or aka Darth Vader, his son. Hence the tie in the War of the Death Star on Return of the Jedi. I'm like, oh yeah. A wise man once said, forgiveness is divine, but never pay for late pizza. That's what Michelangelo said off the 1990 Ninja Turtles. He's like, pizza dude, you're late, man. Here. I said the pizza was $12. Well, sorry, boo, you're late. But sometimes, if you don't have enough to afford something, that's when you ask for help. When you don't know how to do something, you ask for help. If you're in a pinch for time, or you feel like you're like my dad and you're like, I gotta get this done now, then you really yourself in a pinch. But you never want to feel that way. I wouldn't want to feel that way, and neither would you. So these are kind of like life lessons to all the people who are in their 20s, gonna hit the big 3-0, and be like, hey, you can't be doing this mediocre bullshit all your life. You gotta have to, put your big pants on and be like, okay, pick my head up, roll my shoulders back, take a couple deep breaths, count to 20, and then do it all over again. Because in life, it's like, oh yeah, of course people are going to piss you off. Of course people are going to piss you off. Doesn't mean you have to piss off them. That's what my dad always told me. Just because someone pisses you off does not give you the right to piss them off if they've already pissed you off. Common sense, my friends, common sense. Remember, it's better to give than receive. Just like I said, that is the real meaning of Christmas. So, next time you ask your mom, be like, I want a PS5. Well, it's called go out in the world, get yourself some work, do something, and buy it yourself. I'm sorry. Did I stutter? No, I didn't. I said, Go out in the world, get yourself some work, and buy yourself. I'm telling you once, I'm telling you again, nothing in this world is free anymore. Nothing in the world is free anymore. Especially under a fucked up administration we're going to have with Mr. Donald J. Trump. Nothing in this world is free, and it never is, and it never will again. Unless your name is Patrick Starr, and you live under a rock, and you're a virgin, and you don't have any love interest because you're a gay ass fucking starfish that lives underneath a rock, and your only best friend lives in a pineapple. It's like, okay, but take it from me, a life lesson and advice from Daniel here. Remember, it doesn't take that much effort to try. Trying is better than doing nothing at all. Trying something is better than doing nothing at all. So, if you ever feel like you're in doubt and you feel like you're a piece of worthless crap, tell yourself you're not a worthless piece of crap. And be like, hey, I'm not a piece of crap, but the person who's treated me is a piece of crap. And then take a breath, count to 20, and then go on with your merry old self. But anyway, this is what the video essentially was. Recap. So, I gave you some advice on how you should do things in everyday life. All you gotta do is do the work yourself. All you gotta do is do the work yourself. People can help you get in this place, but you gotta do the work yourself. That's what my sister told me. She's like, oh yeah, I can help you get money, but you gotta do the work yourself. It's like, oh yeah. So it's like, yeah. It's called growing up, being an adult, have responsibility, and kind of like being like, okay, I might not like it, but I gotta do it. I might not like it, but I gotta do it. I might not like it, but I gotta do it. And then accept whatever you accept, and then move past it. See you later.